Hello everyone, my name is Tusro, and welcome back to our Satsuma campaign. So it has been a while, not for you guys, but for me. I haven't played this since the 12th of December. I just checked the save date. So yes, this has been a while, and that will explain why I probably do not really know what we're doing. Except that we are ready to invade Hoki. So I will do so. Also, winter. Oh dear. Well, hopefully Hoki isn't defended by too big an army. Actually, this isn't defended at all, except for the already existing garrison. So let's continue that siege, and let's play that. It might not be a good idea, but we're gonna do it anyway. Okay, so we're probably gonna lose a lot of units here, and I would probably be better off with actually auto-solve this, but screw it. It's been a long time since I've actually played. Let's go ahead and play a great battle, a massive battle. So this involves, let's see, 9,000 soldiers on my side at least. Maybe like 10,000, and then well over 4,000 of enemy forces. So 14,000. That's very massive. Snowy weather, we do not like that. So let's wait. And why not? Okay, so I was worried before I entered this that these cannons would be utterly useless. But thankfully we have these nice little hills that we can actually use here and deploy on. So we have one nice one there, and another one over here if I would like. And I think I would. Let's enter the battery. And then we have these guys. I think they will deploy in the middle. Actually, let's take a look at the range. Okay, they're quite decent range. The thing I'm really worried about is the fact that the enemy has quite a lot of men. A shitload, I think is the correct term there. So this will be no walkover. At least I don't expect it to be. So yes, this will probably result in me losing most of my men. But why not? I'm doing it for the shits and giggles, I think. Anyway, let's actually sit back a little bit before we start destroying our army. Oh, you're not firing. Great. Well, let's have you fire at some walls then. And then you're suddenly eager. Or better yet, fire at gatehouses. You aren't in range of any gatehouses. Oh well, let's have you do that instead. Also, let's take away the archery towers before they can actually do any damage. And yes, this battle will be a long one. Okay, I believe we have all of our reinforcements. Jeez. That's massive. But even with this army being that massive, I still think we have a good chance of actually losing. I haven't forgotten how I think I basically, yeah, I assaulted just this castle. Of course not the same castle, but the same layout. And I do not forget the way that my infantry lagged on these steps And as far as I can tell, yes, they're still glitched, so I have to actually climb that. And that resulted in me basically losing, how many? Like 6 elite infantry. And that caused me to lose the battle completely. And yes, that time I also thought, yeah, this will be no problem. And how wrong I was. Anyway, we actually managed to explode a wall even with aiming at the gatehouse. That's impressively bad aim. Also, we're being fired upon by... obviously not these guys. What they are doing, I have no idea. Oh, can they actually fire above that? Huh. Well, good on you, I guess. But not too good on me. I'm actually taking a lot of damage. And I can't really advance here without having to expect a lot of casualties. Actually, let's just take a quick look to see if any other steps are broken before we commit our forces and get them stuck. Okay, there appears to be no issue there. Also, why am I aiming at this gatehouse when I should be aiming at that gatehouse? No matter, let's fix that. Let's have you target that as well. Actually, let's have you go for the archery tower. So okay, this side is not defended at all. Let's see if we can get some troops up there. Let's see. You are not firing. That should be a good enough target. Also, why did you just fall over and die? Oh, yeah, I think I know why. Okay, so probably, I think the shrapnel shots actually gives you slight additional range. Or maybe the kill zone. But with that, I think I just managed to hit these guys with a few well-placed shrapnel shell. And actually managed to kill off all of their crew. So hopefully I can do the same here. Not expecting that though, but it might happen. These guys are also lost a lot of troops. What's happening? Well, apparently that is happening. Oh. Yeah, let's kill him. Let's get him over with. Oh. A lone spear unit just hiding in amongst all the other troops. Shh. Shh. If you don't say anything, he won't notice. Oh, I noticed. You'll have to get out. Actually, they should probably be the first ones in. Yeah, I think that might be a good idea. Anyway, you have done what I told you to do, so you need a new target. That archery tower appears to be a good target. Well, actually, let's continue to fire on those guys, and you guys go for the archery tower. Any more archery towers I need to worry about? I don't think I have to worry about this, really, but it might be a good thing to take out. Also, I could completely bypass the defenses by just going around. Let's see. Can I go there? What path would you take? You would actually go that way. Okay, let's send a few men up there. And when I say few, I mean half my army, apparently. Or half of that army. Should be clarified. So, if we're very lucky, we can get up to the final tier. And if we're even luckier, we can actually get up there and capture it. Spare levy garrison. Yeah, what are you gonna do? Not too much, I don't think. Yarkachi and Yari attendants. Okay, they are better than spare levy garrison, but the garrison definitely has a bonus in the fact that it is defending. And I guess the defenders' morale there. I could send forward these guys. I don't know if I really want to. Also, are you firing? Or have you lost so many men that you're actually ineffective? Apparently they can't fire anymore. And I'm very okay with that. Okay, let's push forward and get you guys engaged in actual combat. And probably get absolutely murdered by the Levy Garrison Infantry. Also, enable guard mode. Just realized I forgot to do that. There we go. So, Levy Garrison Infantry, Levy Garrison Infantry. Yeah, they should be able to defend this pretty easily. But who knows. And when I say this, I mean the upper tier from this army. Just to clarify. Oh, that's a general. Should I have him support this? I think so. I still have a lot of ammo. That's very good. That's very nice. Actually, I don't think that is a good target. I'd rather go for these guys. They're actually standing still. It should be a better target than the spare Levy Garrison. They're both ignoring me and following my orders at the same time. This is a bit confusing. Then again, those guys are mortars. So, the shell might have been in the air before they changed their minds. And then again, I saw an explosion over these guys' heads, so I do not know anymore. And then one shot there. Maybe I'm seeing the artillery fire from these guys. I don't think so. But that might be the case. Yeah, you still need a new target, don't you? What is a good target? Yeah, let's go for the same wall. That's pretty much the only good target you actually have here. Let's do something like that. Get more guys actually into range. Then again, that means them coming into range of these guys. We'll see how that goes. Not too well, I don't think. Let's actually start to climb that. I can't burn that. And I don't think that is in range of any of my artillery. Except maybe this guy? But can he hit that? If you can, I would be very much impressed. Well, you are aiming for it. Let's see. Wrong gun. There we go. Okay, can you hit it? I think not, but let's see. Come on, fire. They're not firing. Meaning, they cannot hit that. Damn. Oh well. It is what I expected, so shouldn't be too disappointed there. Anyway, that means that we have to climb the wall, and let's do that where it is shortest, shall we? Okay, I have you guys. And it would be nice to actually get to use you back here. But you have a long way to travel before you actually get there. Let's try. But yeah, that will take a long time. Oh, you're firing as well. Okay, Neil fire on all of you then. 61%. You're getting there. And this is at 100%. But not destroyed. That's weird. Haven't seen that before. Okay, that here was very easy to actually get. Could go for the spear levy garrison. They're severely demoralized. Okay, let's try to target these guys. Just to further demoralize them and hopefully get them to rout. I don't think that is going to happen, necessarily. Okay, who had best morale and stats? Definitely the Arikachi. Let's have you go for it then. So, you guys need a new target. We don't want too much friendly fire going on. Yeah, going up here, that would be a suicide charge. Well, then again, let's get into the Japanese way of doing things. Not necessarily, that's kind of unfair to say. But you know what I'm saying. Hopefully. Okay, no casualties. That's at least something. You will get a few, because I didn't take out that archery tower. Actually, it might not be too late to do so. Yeah, it didn't explode like I expected it to. And they actually shattered. That's very nice. Very considerate of you to actually do so. And you are stuck in the wall. Well, you're not stuck apparently. You don't appear to be stuck anyway. But yeah, let's get you out of there before you actually suffer the risk of getting stuck. I do not want that. I see a nice target, proper garrison infantry, with proper morale. Also, I should probably scooch these guys a little bit forward. "45 minutes still remaining." There we go. Let's see how that pans out. Not that well. It's my fear. Probably a reasonable fear. But oh well. Okay, let's actually get a few more men involved with this. And I would like to avoid scaling these large walls. But desperate times, desperate measures. Make sure that all of you are actually running. And you appear to be. So, that's good. Another one. Okay, you might be considered reinforcements. Reserves. Did I get hit? Of course, I got hit by a friendly artillery shell. How? I have no idea. Well, I have a solid idea, but I do not know how you were aiming at that and managed to hit this. Great. So, yeah, with one shot, I think that did way more damage than the archer tower would have done alone. Also, I'm absolutely slaughtering these guys. Garrison infantry. Oh yes, this is of course the place where I have multiple units at the same time. I mixed it up with this, which is not having the same good luck there. Also, I had this general here for a reason. Let's actually get to use him again. That'd be nice. Levy garrison infantry. Well, let's try to deter you from mixing yourself up in this battle by sending in the other troops. Or that might not be necessary. Okay, it is necessary. I guess the AI detected that we had even more units coming up. Yeah, that should be a battle won. Also, you should be able to burn that gatehouse. And, okay, that appears to be proper. Shouldn't get any units actually messed up by that. Also, artillery, I think you can stop firing. All the action is actually on the upper tier now, as far as I can tell. Anyone needs to be inspired? Probably you guys. You're dying horribly here. But apparently morale is not an issue. Here it's a slight issue. Actually, I don't need to inspire anything, really. I could just sit back right now. That's good, you're getting involved. And they are not getting the better end of the stick here. A very pointy stick, that is. Yeah, they're all shattering. Or wavering, I mean. Also, do we have all the soldiers? Yes, finally. Finally we can actually start to shoot people. And this should be brutal. Let's take a look at the numbers. So, 4 kills already. Indeed. 47. That's brutal. Anyway, we could push in if we wanted to. Well, after a few seconds. But that might actually be potentially damaging towards our own troops at this point. Just from these guys' fire. Of course, the units that are already engaged, they definitely do have a certain danger. It's a certain danger involved in being that. But yeah, they're already engaged, and I can save these guys. So let's do so. Also, I could just capture this. I've just realized. If you guys just peel off and go for that instead. Also, you're holding great. 201. That was very quick. Also, cannon battery, could you please die? Or apparently can. You're doing a very good job of it. There we go, 2 left, right here. 5 in total. Ah, there we go. And final one. And now he really is the final one. There we go. That it can be. Battle is over in 30 seconds. And actually, you can stop firing. Just to stop them from doing too much friendly fire. Also, look at this. Look at this large patch of just bodies. Nothing but. Ugh. It's so brutal. And look at this. Look at this. All red. Very few blue, actually. So, of course, that's a win for me. Well, very few blue comparatively, but I still lost 150 men, aka half the unit. So yes, all things considered, not that good. But that was with that lone unit. When it came to the battle, we got a decisive victory. As we probably would have anyway. And I do not think that we accumulated fewer casualties than we would have if we just auto-resolved I think we actually got more damage done to us there. Also, lots of friendly fire. Jeez, that's a lot of friendly fire. Huh. Oh well. At least we utterly destroyed these guys. And I would say... Oh, we got a level. That's very nice. We might actually trigger the... what's it called? It's... I should know this. Realm Divide. Realm Divide. That's the name I'm looking for. It should cause that actually quite quickly. And I do not want it to happen too quickly. But thankfully there's still a way to go. I think I have one more... Yes, I have one more badge to get. And to then get give out. I do not have anyone to get this one actually. I can't give it to my heir. And I cannot give it to my daimyo. So that sucks a bit. But what are the benefits? Minus to the cost of recruiting agents in provinces where this man is present. And +2 to the chance of successful agent actions just in general. I guess it's good. Not really something that I use too often, so... I guess I'm fine. Anyway. Okay. You have buildings that needs to be repaired. Also, you have vacant slots. Okay, that's cool. Do we really need that? I don't actually think so. Well, it will help with the replenishment. That's about it, and we will move on pretty quickly to other regions. Okay, we are venturing into Yonago territory. That might have been a Yonago... Yeah, that probably was a Yonago stronghold, seeing that both this navy and this agent is a Yonago one. So how far does your territory stretch? There. Actually, those two... Actually, 3. Never mind. 1, 2, 3... I stand corrected. Once again, 4 regions. And then this from the Matsuyama. And yes, once I've gotten to that, that should be all the factions, or well, all the regions on Honshu that are unfriendly towards me. Of course, these guys are still at war with me. But not on Honshu. That's for sure. So yeah, that will get us a firm grip on the center stage of Japan. So I think I'll do so. I'll just continue this war until we at least take out the Yonago, and maybe I'll get peace with the Matsuyama, but I'm not completely sure. But yeah, to do so, we need to continue our results. Well, I guess start results down here south. Yeah, because this was Matsuyama, I believe. Also, you're happy with me. That was a bit weird. Because of character. I do not know... I do not remember which character actually had that trait. But yeah, it still means that I can move out with just having to place, let's see, there we go, few of you guys, and that is actually it, surprisingly. You guys, on the other hand, might be a bit trickier. Let's see, -2 will of course go away on the very next turn. Resistant to invaders, it's not that bad, it's only -5. And we can of course help that with a, let's see, an N. Or police station. Actually, let's go for police station, because it's good to have that slot kinda, what should I say? Like saved for later. Because when we go Republican, we would want to swap out every police station with the proper one, or not the police station per se, but the loyalty generating buildings. We'll want them converted to the proper thing, and that is of course Republican. So yes, it's good to have a slot kind of saved off for that. At least I find that to be a good idea. It's kind of nice not having to demolish an inn or a cottage industry or something like that in order to get your faction to be supported in any region. Anyway, let's end the turn. And let's see if we can reach Bison. And let's see if we can actually capture that if the force defending it is small enough. Also, what are you doing? Distracting my garrison? Yeah, be my guest. We can distract them all I want. Because that do not do anything. Okay, you want a peace treaty. And I would give it to you, hadn't it been for that lone province still in Honshu. And extremely isolated. Eager to serve, okay, I'll give him. I'll give him a little commission there. And I'll give him another one. Chief of Staff. Just immediately. He's the Chief of Staff. Congratulations. That brought this guy's loyalty down to steadfast, and this guy's... Ooh. Upstart Generals -3. That's not good. That's sufficient. And it says sufficient, but it's not sufficient to me. Meaning that once this is done, we'll go for... Let's see, where is it? There we go, this one. And then, maybe, just maybe, jump straight to this one. Which will further increase the loyalty, and will pretty much make them incorruptible. Unless I get some dishonor. So yeah, that should be good. So, back to the task at hand. Actually, how's your movement rate? Not that good. Let's leave the wooden cannons behind. And it suddenly became a lot better. Let's continue that siege. I probably could auto-resolve it right now, but just in case, bringing these guys, and it's a piece of cake. Suddenly. Daily news. Imperial sentiment. That's very nice of you. Yeah, all of these are Imperial faction, aren't they? I think they are. Let's see. War with Imperials. War with Imperials. And you war with... Never mind. I think you actually flipped there. I think you have flipped your loyalty. Yeah, right now the Imperials are losing. And I say that because I don't really consider myself Imperial regarding what I'm about to do. But yeah, they are not looking good, and they do in fact not have that many factions still supporting them. So Yamashiro? No, that's the region. So these factions, and then Tosha and Matsuyama. That's dire. Well, I guess also Tanagashima, but that's my vassal. And they will stop being my vassal the second that I become Republican. I keep forgetting that. But yeah, that's not really a faction we have to worry about. Trade? Any trade to be gotten? Not with those guys. I got one with Ito. They were very kind and friendly. Something that the other factions apparently are not. But yeah, the larger factions actually tend to trade more, or be more eager to trade, than the smaller ones. Not always though, But yeah, Edo was apparently large enough for that rule to apply. And yeah, that was it. So yeah, down to 3 Yonago provinces left to be captured. We are bound to capture yet one more. And I can probably push north with either, well, push north with these guys, or push south with these guys. Actually, it will probably be these guys, because these guys are, after that, they are encountering friendly neighbors. Not necessarily friendly, but at least neighbors I'm not at war with. So I think these guys will continue to push further eastward and continue to own face and get me money, get me territory, get me infamy. So that will happen, and that will happen maybe not in the next part, but definitely not in this one. I hope you enjoyed this part, and as I said in the previous videos I have uploaded since I came back, but in case you are only watching this campaign, I will say it again. I am back, and I am uploading videos regularly, and I am planning to actually release more than one video a day, constantly. Please don't hold me to that, but that is the plan. So for now, well, my plan now is at least a video a day, probably more. But we'll see what happens, I'll try my best. Anyway, once again, thank you guys for watching, and as always, I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.